everybody, welcome back. I'm officially back home in Germany and I am excited to be here. I have a lot of content planned that's all around sustainability, but today I thought we might start off with something different, and that is a haul. I want to show you all the things I bought on my travel, so that equals to all the things that I bought over the last half year. Now, before we get started, you might wonder, can a haul really be sustainable? Excellent question. And I would say kinda, yes. Now, the most sustainable thing would be to buy absolutely nothing that you don't need. Because everything that needs to be made requires resources. And when you buy something, you kind of pay for these resources to be used. So buying absolutely nothing would be the most sustainable thing. It's not really realistic though. And we need to allow ourselves to enjoy our lives and to buy something or do something once in a while that makes us happy and fulfilled, so that we have enough energy to live a sustainable lifestyle overall. That being said, you can definitely increase the sustainability of what you're buying, of your hauls, by looking out for specific criteria on how things you're buying were made. So maybe take this as a sustainable souvenirs inspiration, because I have a wild mix of everything here. I have souvenirs for other people, I have souvenirs for myself, and I also have some clothes, quite a lot of clothes actually. So this can be your sustainable souvenir and fashion inspiration. So without further ado, let's just start, and then I'll tell you more about these things and why they're sustainable. Category number one is souvenirs for other people. So little gifts I bought for my friends and family. Now, first of all, we have a natural room spray, and this little thing that you can hang in your car to make it smell good. These two things I got from a little shop in Oamaru, and they are for my mum and for my sister. Everything in the shop was handmade in New Zealand. That's something I really like. So it's like actually made in the country that you're bringing the gifts from. And I also like that these are kind of consumables. This one is consumable, you're going to use it up over time, the room spray, and you can reuse this little glass bottle. So that's really neat. And I bought this for my sister because I think she has a good smelling car thing in her car already, but these are made like out of paper, these little trees that are made out of paper, and these you have to throw away and get another one, whereas this can be refilled. So this is essential oil in here, and how it works is you screw this off and then you remove this little plastic thing once you're ready to use it. I'm not going to do that now because it's a gift. And when that's reused, so then you have some essential oil in the wood, and then now the wood is like drained with the essential oils, and it will distribute the nice fragrance in the car. So this is reusable, and you can refill the essential oil once that it's used up, and you don't have to buy a new paper tree to hang in your car. The next thing I bought is from Canada. I wanted to also have something for my dad because I got something for my mum, and I opted for something consumable again because that's more sustainable, because it's actually going to get used and not just sit in a corner somewhere. I also don't like when people buy me random stuff that I might not love, because then I have to find a place in my flat, and that kind of stresses me out a little bit. So I tend to not buy people stuff that will just sit in their flat, because I can never be 100% sure if they actually want it there and if they have a place for it, if that makes sense. So what I bought for my dad, I thought might just as well be typically Canadian. It's a pumpkin spice maple spread. So obviously maple syrup is so cliche Canadian. And we tasted this maple butter while we were there, which you can put on your toast or on pancakes or something like that, and I think it tastes really good. And this one has some pumpkin spice in it, so it's very autumnal, which fits with the season. And my dad likes sweet things, so I thought that this might be nice for him to try. On a similar theme, we have these cookies, these maple cream cookies that I brought for my grandma, because same thing, I wanted to get her something that's consumable. And I know that she likes to eat cookies now and then with her coffee, so I hope that she'll enjoy these. What I'm also looking for when I buy people gifts is that they are vegan, because I am vegan for multiple reasons. And one of them is that I don't want to pay for products that do not resonate with my values. So also when I pay for products that I will give to other people, I will always buy something vegan, because that money is still going to show the company who's making it that I want to see more of this in the world, and I want to see more vegan stuff. It's basically about putting your money where your word is. And last thing I bought for somebody else is this little pine cone. I literally just picked it up in the forest. It was on the floor, And it's for my boyfriend's dad because he actually collects pine cones from wherever he is. And he will try to put the seeds that are in here into the ground and grow new trees out of it, which I think is such a cool hobby. And he asked us multiple times when we are anywhere to just bring pine cones back home. So I hope he'll enjoy this. And of course, this is a very sustainable souvenir because I literally picked it off the ground. It's nature. So that's something you can always do. Before you take organic things like these though, check in the country where you're taking them from if they're a rare species or protected species or anything, because then you might not be allowed to take them. And also check the country where you're traveling to if it's legal for you to bring organic matter like these, like plants, into the country, because we were not allowed to bring organic matter like plants into New Zealand or Australia because the ecosystem of these islands is a bit fragile. But bringing this from Canada to Germany wasn't a problem. And that was everything I bought for other people. Let's get on to the second category.
Okay, for category number 2, we're back with a new background, new mic and new hair, but still the same topic. The second category of souvenirs I got was artwork. So I like to get artwork as a souvenir because you can support local artists. You're not supporting any mega corporations. It's something that I just think is really pretty. And it's something that is very lightweight, so it's great for traveling when you have to get it back home. It also requires relatively few resources to make because it's just paper and paint. But yeah, I don't know where to begin. Maybe let's start with this one. This one I got from Australia, and it's a little kookaburra by an artist called Steve Morvell. And I talked about him before because he actually supports conservation projects with the money he gets for his artwork. And I wanted to pay him, but he gave it to me for free actually. I asked him how much it was and he was like, no, I'm going to give it to you. It's a gift, because we had a nice talk. Yeah, very lovely person. All the artists I'll talk about and like the secondhand shops and everything I put in the description below, so you can check everything out down there. Another one I got in Australia were these koalas. The artist is called Heather Bradbury, and I did pay for this one, but I cannot remember how much it was. It was not a lot. I think it was $2 or $4, and I think they're very cute. And I just love animals, and also koalas and kookaburras are very iconic for Australia. So this is why I got them, because it does remind me of Australia. From New Zealand, I actually have a very special little print, which is a tattoo that I got in Christchurch. So this is what's inked on my thigh. And I just thought that that was a cute thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to hang it up yet, but I don't know, I liked it too much to just throw it away. And when I asked the artist if I could take this home with me, she didn't only say yes, of course, she also gave me this. So the tattoo artist, she does nature prints like these of this fern, and she'll tattoo that as well. And she said I could just have this for free. Again, she was so lovely. I had a great time getting tattooed by her, and I'm going to link her Instagram profile in the description as well, and highly recommend her. I love the tattoo. It was great talking to her. It was amazing. And then the last bits I got, we got from an art gallery in Canada, actually, on Bowen Island near Vancouver. And I got this little piece of art. And again, it really wasn't expensive, like $10 or something. And I just thought it was so whimsical and pretty and magical. And the artist of this one is called Catherine Beals. And from the same art gallery we picked this up, I just picked up 2 business cards because they were so beautiful. And this is Catherine's business card. I thought it was beautiful. I think the most beautiful business card I've ever seen. So I had to grab it. And of course, business cards are free. And there's another one that was in the art gallery. And this one is from Michael Epp. Yes, I just thought that these were really cute, like little tiny artwork. And also I picked up this along the way, but I have no idea where, to be honest. I just thought it looked really cool. So yeah, that's a hack for free souvenirs. Pick up pretty business cards from artists. 2 more things that are also art, but not like art prints, are these little pins. One that says Gay Juice and the other one is a rainbow planet. I got this one on a flea market in Wanganui from a local queer artist, and this one from the Winter Pride market in Queenstown. And I would assume they were also a queer artist because they had all kinds of cool queer stickers and pins and everything. And I love little pins like that because you can have a subtle little rainbow message on, like I put them on my bags and everything. And then queer people might feel a bit insecure or unseen, will maybe see me in public with these on and they will feel a bit more seen. And that's beautiful, I think.
Oh, I almost forgot. I also got multiple stickers. So I have the Gay Jews again because because I thought it was hilarious to have gay juice put on something that you're actually drinking. Also, I have this one from that campground at the Abel Tasman Park. I just thought it was really, really pretty, and it looked very New Zealandish to me. And in Canada, I got this bear because bears do remind me of Canada. And again, I think it really fit with the theme of the New Zealand sticker. Cheers.
Turn it upside down. I'm too slay to not be gay.
So that was the art category. Now we're going to move on to category number 3, miscellaneous stuff. We have my crochet hooks. I knew I wanted to pick up crocheting while I was overseas, and I bought these while we were staying in Wanganui, and I bought from a secondhand website online from somebody who didn't need them anymore. And they're like all different kind of sizes. She just sold the set, so I just got it. And I'm really happy I got it because crocheting is so much fun. And I can't wait to start my new project. I'm currently waiting for the yarn to be delivered. So soon I'm going to be crocheting again. Yay. I also did a couple of crochet projects in New Zealand, but I'm not going to include them in this video since I did them myself. So I don't know if they count as souvenirs. And I'm also going to make a video about my first couple of months of crocheting and beginner crochet projects. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're interested in that. Also, a miscellaneous are these shells I found. I think I picked both up in Wanganui when I was on the beach there. And this one I think just looks so cool. It looks iridescent in the right light. I don't know if you can see it on camera. And this one I just like that it was really sturdy. It feels kind of like a stone. Can you hear that? Let's get to the mic. Shell ASMR. And obviously, please don't pick up too many shells because there's something to be said about very busy beaches and people picking up shells there to a degree that it will actually harm the beach and the ecosystem there. So yeah, in 6 months I only picked up 2, and I picked these up on beaches that were not busy at all. Like I was the only person there, and there were so many shells like these. So please make sure if you bring home souvenirs, nature souvenirs like that, please always make sure to do so responsibly. Last item from the miscellaneous category is this, I don't know what it's called, but it's something, but it's like a case for your sunglasses, glasses case. Does it have a name? I don't know. I got it from a secondhand shop in Pahia, and my partner actually needed a new case, but I gave him my old one and I picked up this one because I just thought it looked so cool, and he was completely happy with getting my old one. Win-win situation. I've never liked leopard print, animal print like this before, but lately I've kind of been feeling it. And this leads us to the last category, which is clothing. But I will split it in 2 parts, which is thrifted clothing and new clothing from sustainable brands. So last category, let's start with thrifted, because this one I actually got in the same town I got the case for glasses in, just from a vintage store next to the thrift store. It's this sweater. And I've been looking for a vintage sweater like that for ages. And I love nature themed stuff. And I love the deer on there. And it's like my color scheme. It's beige with the dark green font on it. I think it's really cute and it fits me very well. It's nice and long and oversized, just how I like it. The next thing I have here, I got from a vintage boutique in Napier, and it's this dress. Has a really, really cute pattern on there. Again, love the colors. You will see a color scheme here. It's from Dottie, and I like how the cut and everything is so cute, and it looks very vintagey, I feel. It's also 100% cotton, that's always a plus. And it just fits me really well, and it's really cute. I have a couple of midi dresses, but I don't have another short dress like this, I think, so that's good to have. The next thing I thrifted in Wellington, it's hiking pants. I've been looking for hiking pants online, but the cute ones I found were not fair fashion, and I couldn't find any cute ones secondhand or from a fair fashion brand. So I just decided to wait it out if I even need hiking pants, because I only hike in leggings, and that is fine in summer, but in winter or autumn, it can actually get a bit cold. I just found these in a thrift store in Wellington. I love the color. It's like a burnt orangey red. And I thought that they might be a bit small, but they actually do fit me. They're an M. I usually wear L or XL in pants. No idea how that works, but it does. And the thrift shop had a special offer going on actually, that you can get 2 items for the price of 1. So I looked around and saw if I could find anything else that I could use in the thrift shop, because it will basically be for free. You know, free stuff. And I got this super soft, cute buttercup yellow flannel. I love flannels. I'm such a sucker for flannels, honestly. I have like 3 of them and I love every single one. And this is the 4th one, but I think I'm gonna wear this majorly as a nightgown just to sleep in because it's so soft and it's like the perfect nightgown length. It's very comfy and warm for winter. And this way I look very cute when I sleep. There's toothpaste on here. Oh, the last thing I thrifted I'm actually wearing, not this one, not the sweater, but underneath. Whoop! Yes, it's this oversized vintage shirt, which is kind of ugly, and that's what makes it so cute in my opinion. And I've been looking for a good oversized t-shirt since we started the journey because I had a gray one with me that I didn't feel anymore. So I was looking for one that I could replace the gray one with, and this is the perfect size, and it has this really cool maroon, reddish, brown color and all these animals. By now, you know I love my nature-themed, animal-themed prints. And I'm so happy that I found this. It wasn't the cheapest, but it's like a nice thick vintage fabric and I think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of this. Now off to category 5.2, new stuff from sustainable brands. First one I got in Australia. It's this stripy sweater. It's a really nice soft fabric. I really like the colors together and the stripes and also the oversized fit. I love oversized stuff. And it's an Australian brand called Otway, the label. They're quite small and they have quite sustainable practices, which I really like. And the next thing I got was in New Zealand, actually an Australian brand, DK Active. And they're 2 matching sets from leggings and workout bras or tops. And this one, the first one is in this minty color. And the second one is again like a reddish brown, which I just love. And they have a really nice texture. They're not just smooth, they're kind of ribbed and textured. I like that. And again, it's a great brand. They are made from 100% recycled materials. What I'm looking for in a brand is that they use materials that are less wasteful, like organic cotton, or what I actually prefer is recycled materials. And also, of course, I am looking out for their social practices and that they are actually paying their workers a living wage. And then actually the last thing I got, I didn't get it overseas. I just ordered it when I came back because I looked in a Patagonia store in Canada and I wanted to get a sweater there because I wanted to have a fleece with a texture like this for ages now, even before we left. And I thought I might find one in Canada. And there were some there at Patagonia. There wasn't one that had this really nice soft fleecy texture and pockets, and I wanted both. And also when we were there, I remembered that I actually had a coupon that somebody gifted me a few months back from an outdoor store in Germany. It's called Globetrotter. That's not German, is it right? I actually got a Globetrotter coupon. And yeah, with this coupon, I was able to pay for the majority of this beautiful Patagonia sweater. I am in love with it. It's so soft and I'm so excited to wear it. And it's my first Patagonia piece ever. And I know that that's a really common sustainable brand. Again, it's 100% made from recycled materials, which we love to see. But yes, that actually was everything, I think. That was everything I bought over the last 6 months. Despite from food and stuff like sun lotion. Let me know what you think. Is this a lot? Is this not a lot? What do you think? Because I feel like that really depends on what you're used to, right? I would say it's definitely not just a few things. It's definitely more than I thought I would be buying. And it's more than I will be buying the next half year for sure, because I'm actually planning on doing a no-buy year next year. Of course, I'm also gonna make a whole video about this as soon as I have all of my specific rules figured out and everything. Subscribe if you're interested in that. That'll come up. And let me know in the comments which of my souvenirs you like the best, which one you think is the coolest, and what kind of souvenirs you like to get when you're traveling. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching again. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.